Hello everyone, this is James O'Keefe in front of the infamous Wall of Shame, where journalists' reputations go to die. Now, for the first time in the history of Project Veritas, we have back-to-back retractions from the same person, none other than Dave Weigel of the Washington Post. Now, you may recall a few days ago, we reported the retraction from Dave Weigel when he reported for Slate, the retraction to end all retractions, when he said that we portrayed untruthfully an Acorn employee in a lawsuit. There was no portrayed untruthfully. He had to retract it. Now, he tweets out the following statement: Project Veritas putting moles in the campaign to find that Sanders volunteers talk, like they do on Twitter. But the problem was the Sanders people are not volunteers. We've caught they're paid employees according to FEC pay stubs. We tweeted out the FEC pay stub, but Dave Weigel did not take 7 years to retract. He took about 7 minutes and deleted his tweet. I don't know why all these people delete all their tweets and delete all these assertions. Everyone's deleting all the tweets, just like the Sanders campaign deletes all the Twitter. So we have framed the retraction from Dave Weigel's tweet being taken down along with the FEC pay stub, and we will put it on the Wall of Shame, where it will live in infamy forever. Now, what is very interesting about this circumstance is that this is the seventh time the Washington Post reporters have printed retractions or corrections on Project Veritas. 7 times. That's a record. That's more retractions than any other news agency. 7 times, that's one more than all of Tom Brady's Super Bowl wins. So the Washington Post is the GOAT, the greatest of all time when it comes to retracting and correcting false information. Now, just a word about that, a little history lesson. The Washington Post retracted that we went after Acorn due to an animus over African Americans, bringing African Americans to the polls. They made that up. They had to retract it. The Washington Post had to retract that we went after Mary Landrieu in a wiretap scheme. They had to retract that. Last year, the Washington Post, Phil Bump, had to retract that he had to retract a statement about the description of a Facebook employee. You, of course, have the Dave Weigel retraction to end all retractions. You have the Washington Post editor, Marty Barron, retracting on page A2 that the videos, the Acorn investigations were, quote, false. That was a page A2 print retraction. And this big, fat, juicy retraction here, where a reporter actually, with the headline, "What the latest James O'Keefe video left out?" Well, he had to retract the very thing they claimed that we left out. It was so absurd, we put it in a massive gold frame. So these journalists call us liars, but all they do is lie. My advice to them, just stick to the facts. Otherwise, democracy just might die in darkness. And we wouldn't want that now, would we?